Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to design a simple anemometer in SolidWorks, which is require anemometer. The main function of anemometer is to uh, measure the speed of wind. So this is the request by some person. So I hope you like it. Let's see how to do this in SolidWorks. Here there are many parts. We will make each and every part and assemble at the end. So let's see. So here let's make the first part of anemometer, body, or you can say the base, but we will prefer body. So choose here front plane, sketch, center line, vertical and horizontal center line, exit. Choose here line, connect, and here also we want to connect it. Trim this line. Okay, now let's define it. Smart dimension. First we will define overall length 44 millimeter, 22 millimeter. Now let's define the distance 19.5 millimeter. Now define distance from here 18 millimeter, and distance from the last line, oh, undo, select this line, delete. And now this is the balance line 16.5 millimeter. Okay, now let's make this one 4 millimeter, 11 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 3 millimeter. That's it. Now select this line and this line, make relation collinear. Now see, our geometry is fully defined. I think no, it's still here balance. Define length 2 millimeter. Now the geometry is fully defined. Okay, so choose here revolve boss base, and this vertical line we will select as a axis. Okay, now see, now select this top face, sketch, normal, draw a center line, select here center point arc, choose any distance from here to start to draw from this arc to this arc. Make one vertical center line, mirror and mirror this arc against this vertical line. Okay, that's it. Now define this center distance 32 millimeter, and radius let's say 4.9 millimeter. 4.5 millimeter. That's perfect. 9 millimeter dia. Okay. Select this outer line, convert entities. Choose trim entities and trim this unnecessary lines. Now we created our geometry. Select here extruded boss. Reverse. And here choose up to surface. Select this bottom line as a bottom face as a surface. Okay. Now see. Now again choose this surface, sketch, circle. This is the center point. Here also this is the center point. Select both the circles, make relation equal. Oh, this is by default. Circle diameter, let's keep 3 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded cut, and we want to cut through all. Now see, it's going to cut through all. Okay, now select this face, sketch, normal, circle, just find out the center point. Okay, here also select both the circles, make relation equal, and let's define this. Okay, this is by default, and keep the diameter 5 millimeter. Okay, now select extruded cut and cut up to 40 millimeter inside, not through all. Okay, now see, now select top plane, sketch, center line, exit. Let's define it. 69 millimeter line. Select this outer line, convert a half circle, up to this arc. Now here we will make one relation. Select both the outer lines and center lines and make relation symmetric. Okay. Tangent relation must be there. Keep radius 16 millimeter. Okay. Keep relation tangent. Select this circle, outer circle, convert entities. Trim entities and delete this unnecessary circles. Okay, now select this circle center point and this end point coincide. Okay, now see our geometry is fully defined. You can just take the shape, extruded boss, extrude only up to 2.5 millimeter. Okay, now see, Now again choose this face, sketch, normal. Select this outer face, convert entities, this line, convert entities, offset, choose here 2.5 and select this line. Reverse, OK. Select here line and connect it. Exit. Now choose stream entity and power use. OK. Now this is our required shape. Now select extruded boss. Now you can see it here. Let's make 13.5 millimeter. OK. See, it looks nice. Select this face, sketch, normal. Let's choose here line up to this point. And up to this point, connect with this. Select this line, make horizontal. Make this gap 5 millimeter. Or let's little increase 7 millimeter. Okay. Now select this vertical. Okay. Now select extruded cut and we want to cut it, and here choose only up to thickness 2.5 millimeter. See, now we want to mirror it, so choose right plane, mirror, select this first body and this cutout. Okay, edit, clear. This is the extruded part and this is cutout. See, perfect. Now select this face, sketch, normal. Draw here a circle, a center line, then find out this center point of circle. Okay, and here draw two lines, two circles. Okay, now select both the outer circles and make relation equal, and the same both the inner circles, make relation equal. Now keep the center distance 22.5 millimeter, outer 14 millimeter, and one circle, inner circle. Sorry, we need to select outer. Six millimeter. That's perfect. Now select extruded boss. Extrude up to 5 millimeter. Okay. Now select here right plane, sketch, normal, take second position, okay. Now here choose hidden line visible. Now in between we want to create a wall, so select here line up to here and up to here. Select 2.5 millimeter. .6 millimeter. Okay, choose here line, connect from here to this point. Again choose line, exit. Make 6.2 millimeter. Trim entity and choose power trim and delete this center line. Okay, now select extruded boss. Keep end condition mid plane. Thickness 3.5 millimeter. Okay, now see the wall is created. So this is the our main part, base and body of the anemometer. It's ready. Let's define, just go to appearance, yellow color. Now let's save this part, go to desktop and create one folder, anemometer. And make this one part number 1, body. Now let's make the another part of anemometer mechanism or anemometer. Here the next part is bush. So let's select top plane, sketch, and select here two circles, 4 millimeter and 7 millimeter. Okay, smart dimension. Inner one let's keep 4 millimeter and outer one define 7 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded boss and extrude up to only 8 millimeter. Okay, now let's this one we will define it any dark color, red. Let's save this part number 2, bush. Now let's do the another part. Here we are going to make part number 3rd, shaft. Choose here top plane, sketch, draw a circle with origin point and let's keep the diameter 5 millimeter and select extruded boss and extrude up to only 2 millimeter. Okay, now select the bottom face, sketch circle and draw one circle in bottom with the help of midpoint and let's keep the diameter 4 millimeter and select extruded boss and extrude up to 7.5 millimeter. Okay, now select the same way top face, sketch circle and here also draw a circle and keep the diameter same 4 millimeter and select extruded boss and extrude up to 60.5 millimeter. Okay, now here select chamfer 0.5 millimeter and select both the end points and edges actually. Okay, appearance, let's make red color for shaft. Save it. Part number 3, shaft. Now here let's make the next part, cover, body cover. So choose here front plane, sketch. First we will draw a vertical and horizontal center line. Exit. Now this is our main line. Connected. Exit. Now let's define this geometry. Okay. Overall length 31.5 millimeter. 3.5 millimeter. 6 millimeter. 3 millimeter. 19.5 millimeter. Drag our geometry little inside. Okay. Select this. $16 millimeter. 45 millimeter. Now let's define this length. 18 millimeter. And for this one 15.5 millimeter. Okay. Select .5 millimeter this length. Okay, and one more length balance. Select this length. 12.24 millimeter. Okay, now see the geometry is fully defined. I hope you note down all the dimensions. Select revolve boss base and select this vertical line as a axis. Okay, select this inside face, sketch. Draw vertical and horizontal center line. Center point arc. Select this point to this arc and up to this arc. Select this outer circle, convert entities. Mirror entities, select these circles against vertical line. Okay, now let's define it. 32 millimeter, and radius 2.5 millimeter. 5.5 by 2 millimeter. Now select better trim the outer face. Choose power trim. OK. Extruded boss. And here make reverse up to surface. Select this surface. You can see the preview. OK. Now again choose the same surface, sketch, circle. Undo, just delete this circle and try to find one circle here. OK. The same way here, exit, select both the circles, make relation equal. 32 millimeter it is by default distance, and 3 millimeter it's required. Select extruded cut, keep 7 millimeter. OK. So this is our anemometer body cover is ready. Go to edit appearance. We will give some mix of this color. Okay, this look nice, stunning color. Okay, now let's save this part number 4 cover. Let's make the next part. Now here we will make the next part. This is inside part rotor. So let's start. Front plane, sketch, select here line up to origin point. Convert it into arc. Exit. Now increase little. And convert into arc. Select both the circles, go inside. Select here line. OK. Actually draw one center line and make both the lines collinear. Define 70 millimeter. Now it's time to define. Eight millimeter. Okay, now just drag it there because the gap is very small. So now let's try the distance. 8 millimeter. That's perfect. 1.5. Now let's make distance from here to center point. Put one in center here. We need to make 3.5 millimeter actually. Oh, that's okay. Even it's also enough. Extruded boss. Keep mid plane and 20 millimeter. Okay. Now let's try to mirror. Select mirror. Select this face and choose here body. Body to mirror. Okay. See here. Top plane sketch. Draw vertical and horizontal center line. Choose here corner rectangle and start 2D line. Okay. 8 millimeter. 6.5 millimeter. Okay. Now select this outer line and this line. Actually we need to that's it. Okay, this already coincident. Select mirror entity. Select this against vertical line. Okay. Then again mirror entity. Okay. Now select extruded cut. Choose here reverse direction. Okay. Now see we cut some faces. Right plane sketch normal. Select here corner rectangle. 2D dimension. First define it 8 millimeter. Okay, now drag it up to this point. See here. Okay. Now select extruded boss. In direction 1 choose up to surface. Select up to this surface. Direction 2 up to surface. Select this surface. Up to this surface. So here we selected both side. Okay. Now it's time to mirror. Front plane mirror. Select feature to mirror, not body, and select this extruded to OK. Now see here perspective, select this inside face sketch and draw here a circle, and we will keep this distance 9 millimeter. OK. Select extruded boss, extrude only up to 2 millimeter, but here choose angle, keep 10 degree. OK. Select back face sketch, circle, draw a circle with 8 millimeter, extrude up to 4 millimeter. OK. Again choose the back surface sketch, circle. Now here we want to create a hole, so keep the diameter 2 millimeter, diameter 4 millimeter. OK. And select extruded cut, and here choose end condition through all because we want to create a hole. OK. Now select our first geometry, edit. This is our base dimension 8 millimeter. OK. Then OK, that's fine. Choose body and define some dark color. OK. Let's save this part number 5, rotor. Now let's make the connecting bolt. Top plane sketch, choose here polygon. OK. Now let's define the diameter 5.63 millimeter. OK. Select this line and make relation horizontal. Now it's fully defined, so select extruded boss, extrude up to 9 millimeter. OK. Choose front plane sketch, line, start from midpoint, exit. Now let's define it. One 1.25, 0.75, 5 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter. OK. Select these two lines and make relation collinear. Now this geometry is fully defined. Select here revolve boss base. OK. Now see. Now choose here hole wizard. Select here hole, metric, drill site 2.5 millimeter, blind 4.5 millimeter. Choose position. Select this center point. OK. Now see that we created the hole. Select this face, sketch, circle. Now here draw two circles, 4.5 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter. Okay. Select center point and origin, make relation vertical. Select here extruded cut. Keep end condition through all. Okay. Now here let's make the we will change the color orange. Okay. Let's save this part number 6 bolt. Now here the next part is cap. So let's make the cap. So choose here front plane, sketch, center line. Okay. Vertical and horizontal center line. Exit. Now let's make the our geometry in this. Start from here to okay up to this point. Okay. Exit. Now let's define it. Overall length 18 millimeter. 3.5 millimeter. 6 millimeter. 3.5 millimeter. 6.875 millimeter. 2 millimeter. Okay. Now choose these two lines, make relation collinear. Okay. Again choose circle and here draw one small circle. Let's define the radius. 0.4 millimeter dia. Okay. Choose trim entities and power trim and just drag. Okay. Fully define sketch. Cancel it. Let's check what else balance. Everything whatever we need, it's already defined. Select here revolve boss base. Select this line as a axis. Okay. Now that's it. Choose this top face, sketch, circle. Draw here a circle. Dia 8 millimeter and center distance 12.5 millimeter. Okay. Choose center point and origin point, make relation horizontal. Okay, now it's fully defined. So select extruded boss and extrude up to 1.5 millimeter. Okay. Let's define some color. Pink, plain white. Now select this face, sketch. Choose here polygon. Find out the center point. Okay. Okay. Now select this line and horizontal relation, select circle and draw two circles. Okay, now let's define it. Diameter 2.5 millimeter and inside 1.5 millimeter. Let's choose this polygon 5.65 millimeter. Okay, now select extruded cut. Now here we will select this face only. We want to cut, let's make the depth 1 millimeter. Okay, let's make a default because we are not able to see how the things are going to cut. Now again choose the previous sketch, extruded cut. Now here select this time this inside hole and keep through all. Okay, now see we created a hole. Now again choose the same sketch, extruded cut. This time select this face and cut up to 2 millimeter. Okay, now see again we will select the same sketch, extruded cut. Again this time we will select the same sketch, but we want to cut from back side, so here choose offset 5 millimeter. We want reverse direction. Okay, 1.5 millimeter and reverse direction. See, okay, now see, okay, now this is, now let's mirror it. So select which plane is right plane, mirror, and select first part, second part, third part, fourth and fifth, all fifth selected. Okay, now see it's mirror here. Now front plane sketch, 3-point arc, select this point to outer line. Okay, now choose line and connect with this exit. Keep radius 4 millimeter. It's just there is no any particular point, we just want to cut a simple face. Select extruded cut 6 millimeter, keep end condition mid plane. Now see, now select this extruded cut and mirror, choose here plane, right plane. Okay, now see, now select the again same face, sketch normal. Now here draw a circle, a line, vertical circle, draw a horizontal line also. Just mirror this circle against this line. Okay, now let's define the gap between these two circles, 32 millimeter. Diameter keep 3 millimeter. Okay, now select here line. exit. Create some relations first. These 2 points and this midline. Concentric. Let's 8 millimeter, 50 millimeter, 50 millimeter. Center line. Exit. 5.5 millimeter. Okay. Now this is what we want. Select extruded cut. Select these faces and this circle. Keep here through all. Okay. Now see, this is what we want to cut. Now let's mirror it. Choose front plane, mirror, and select the last extruded cut body. And that's it. Draw two circles. Make both the circles equal. $19 millimeter. Okay. First make these two parallel. Here draw a center line. Now select both the center points and center line, make relation symmetric. Now let's try the diameter. 5.5 millimeter, 7.5 millimeter. Okay. Now select extruded cut and keep end condition through all. This is the inside cap. Here our bolt will be fixed, which is going to connect with the socket. So that's it. Now let's define it some pink color. Okay. Now save as a part number 6 cap. Save. Now let's make the last part, blade, fan blade. Now here is, let's start the last part, fan blade, or you can say a half cup fan or blade. So let's start. Front plane, sketch, center line, exit. Now first define the center lines. $24 millimeter, 50 millimeter, 14.5 millimeter, 13.5 millimeter. Okay. Now this is defined. Now let's start our geometry. Up to here. Up to here. Exit. carefully make this geometry, because here too many dimensions uh, you have to make it. So now let's select these two lines, collinear, okay, parallel these lines, okay. Now let's start to define 2 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and this one from here 4 millimeter, okay. Drag this one inside, again choose this line from here 2.5 millimeter, okay. Now select these two lines 2 millimeter, 2 millimeter, okay. Now select both the end points and center line, symmetric relation, okay. Now this end almost clear. Let's define the angle 45 degree, okay. Take it here, now let's define this. Select both these lines equal, okay. Now let's define any one, 2 millimeter, 5.5 millimeter, 9 millimeter, okay. Now okay, now here do one thing, select this end point and this point, merge. See, here already we defined dimension. See, our geometry is already fully defined. I hope you note down all the dimensions carefully. Revolve boss base, select this line as a axis, okay. That's it. Chamfer 1.7 and 30 degree, this end and this end, okay. Now select this face, sketch normal, select circle, draw a circle, and here select for construction 80 millimeter, up to here, 120 millimeter, okay. Again choose center line, connect with this, exit. Now select both the lines, make relation parallel, and keep the diameter. We will make the dimension 3.5 millimeter. See here, choose here star point and select this point, exit, center point arc, start from here, start from this line up to here, exit. Now keep radius 39 by 2 millimeter, okay. 3-point arc, this point to here. Okay, now again choose one point up to here. Okay, exit. Now select this both the points vertical. If you like, make tangent, connect it. Okay, now let's define it. This distance from center line 12.13 millimeter. It is roughly calculated, not any critical dimension or like this. 140.93 millimeter. 39 millimeter. 39 by 2 millimeter radius. Three-point arc. Select these 2 points and sketch. Now here select fully defined sketch, calculate entities. It's cancel it. This is main geometry. This one defined it 5.5 millimeter. Okay, this also we defined. Select extruded cut through all. Okay, now we will just little edit. Now let's make the distance between these 2 points 19.5 millimeter. Exit. Now we will make multiple number of this cutout, so let's circular pattern. Here select this cutout and here select one circular face. 360. Select here equal spacing. 3 number of cutouts. Echo. Now see. Sketch. This is the center point, so connect it. Just check, it should be 40 millimeter. Okay, center point arc. And here you will find one point up to here. Select line, delete it. Now select both the lines, make perpendicular. $14 millimeter. Okay, that's perfect. Now let's make multiple number of patterns. So choose here circular pattern. Here select this as a center point. Make 3 numbers. keep 360-degree equal spacing. Okay, now select here extruded cut through all. Okay, now see, we this is the our balance body. Now here we want to create a cup type of blade, so we have to create one plane in this mid line of we need to create a plane. So choose here 3D sketch, star point, and put one star in the mid of this exit. Now here we will create a plane, so do one thing, select here plane, choose top plane, and select this star point. Now see, our plane going to create in the mid of this blade. Okay, now choose this plane 1 sketch. Okay, now let's start. Now here select line, start from this point to here, convert it into circle. Okay, exit. Now select the center point of circle and this point, merge. It is showing it will not merge, so let's define it first. (19.5 mm), 20 mm, 1.5 mm. Okay, now that's it, it's merged here. Now let's try this. 20. Okay, 19.5. Now the geometry is fully defined. Select here revolve boss base, select this line as a axis. Okay, see, now let's make multiple number of patterns. So choose circular pattern, and here select any circular edge. See, make 360-degree 3 numbers and equal spacing. Okay, now see, now again choose the same face, sketch. Now here make a line, select this line, make relation tangent. Okay, now center point arc, we want to draw some half circle. Now connect. Okay, select both the lines collinear. Now choose radius 35 by 2 mm. Okay, now select revolve cut, select this line as a axis. Okay, now see, we cut the hollow shape, just hide. Now we need multiple number of commands, so let's do one thing, circular pattern, and select here this, you can select it from here also, and choose circular pattern, any circular edge. We need three number of multiple number of patterns, and choose 360-degree, or even you can select equal spacing. Okay, now see, our blade is almost ready. Let's make some chamfer. These 4 edges, and here also and the last. So all 12 edges we selected. Select OK. Now see, it's become sharp. Now this is the our anemometer fan, or you can say rotating blade. Let's make it little dark color, not that. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so this is the our fan blade for anemometer. You can hide this star point. Let's save part number 8, fan. Now let's start the assembly of anemometer. Anemometer which is required to measure the speed of wind. Now here let's start the assembly of anemometer which is required to measure the speed of wind. So let's start here. Choose assembly. Okay. Now this is the SolidWorks assembly window. Let's browse our first part. Let's make cap first one. So by default it will be fixed. Let's make rotate this part. Browse the next part, bolt. We will keep this one as it is. Just try to rotate it. Okay. Now let's try to fixed. Matte. Select this clear circular face and this inside circular face. Concentric relation. Okay. Now select this face and this face parallel. Okay. Select this face and this face coincident. Okay. Now the same here we fixed. Now see, in the same way, if you like, we can mirror this part. Let's choose right plane of this part, mirror, select this component. You can see the preview here. Okay. Now see, we fixed here. Now okay, bring our next part, shaft. Okay. Now select here mat, select this center hole and this shaft. Okay, drag it upward, select the inside hole face and the shaft bottom face. Now it's going to coincide here. Okay, now this already coincide. Okay, now let's browse the rotor. Let's rotate this rotor. Okay, select hole and shaft and here choose met, concentric relation. Okay, take it down and later we will define the. Now here we want to create one relation with this. Select right plane of shaft and right plane of this rotor coincident relation. Okay, because if both will rotate together. This is what we want. Okay. Now browse our next part, body. Okay. Met. Select this circular face and this circular face. Concentric relation. Okay. Select this face and this face. Coincident. Okay. Now here select this face and this circles. Concentric. Okay. Now here we will change the parts. We will fix, cancel it, right click, fixed, right click this part, float. Now we kept this part as a floating. Now let's browse our cover and one more bush and cover. Just press Ctrl key and copy. Okay. Met. Concentric relation. Okay. Concentric. Okay. Coincident. Now the bush is fixed here. Now let's try this face and this face. Concentric relation. Okay. Select this face and this. It's going to fixed here. Coincident. Now see, the body is almost ready. Now let's browse our last component and important one, fan. Let's rotate it. Okay. Choose here met. Select two circular face and make concentric relation. Okay. Now select the inside face. This is the inside wall. Take up and this face. Concentric relation, coincident relation. Okay. Now this is fixed here. Okay. Now here also we want to create one relation. Select this shaft, right plane, comes down, fan, press Ctrl key and right plane and make met. Okay. Now the shaft and fan both will rotate together. Okay. Hide. Now here we want to create some relation. Met. Select this face and this face. Choose here distance 48. Bottom is still there is a gap. 50. It's too close. 49. Okay, so that it will not touch or rub the cap. Okay. Now let's rotate. See, our anemometer is rotating. Okay. Show cover. This color I don't like. Edit. We will define some beautiful color. Okay, that's perfect. Save yes. So now this is the our anemometer. If you will see section view, okay, now see the section view here. This is the things rotating. Now let's make the animation. Keep like this. We will adjust this location. Now save this assembly, recommended assembly, write as a assembly. Right click any motion manager, go to motion study, up, choose your basic motion, frame, let's keep 50 frames. I'll prefer geometry accuracy and 3D accuracy, resolution higher. Now select, drag it up to 10 second, motor. Select this face, keep revolution per second per minute 30. Okay, now select here calculate. It's rotating reverse direction. Go back, edit, right click, edit feature, reverse. Okay, again calculate. Now this rotating perfectly. Now play. Now see, this is the anemometer. This is the mechanism of anemometer. I hope you like it. Don't forget to share and like our video, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.